Hey guys, it's Dee from Dee's Divine Guidance here for the sign of Scorpio for May of 2019. I apologize for the delay. I have been moving my house. I'm finally a little bit settled in. If you don't know who I am a spiritual empowerment coach and healer, and I help women through divine guidance empower their lives. So if these messages resonate with you, I have a special promotion going on through the Divine Empress Club, which is where I go live 3 times a week with personal guidance for you for only $1 for the first month. And that is only being offered through the month of May. I'm looking for 100 women to join my club to help them empower their lives. All right. And I also every month give away 12 free tarot card readings. So therefore, if you want to win a reading with me, all you have to do is type in the comments yes, and also subscribe to the channel. And if you like the reading, make sure you give it a thumbs up, please. All right. Let's see what's going on here for the month of May for the sign of Scorpio. I'm hearing that you're letting your guard down a little bit. Overall energy here is the Queen of Cups. And also, by the way, in these readings, you are going to get the messages from Spirit that you need to hear, as well as the energy healing to go along with it. So make sure you stay to the end to receive that healing. So the Queen of Cups. So I feel like you're living with a little bit more love in your life than usual. You might be, what I'm seeing is you might be less focused on the business or the career and starting to focus on time with your family, time with your children, time with your spouse, your boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever it is just your more connection is what I'm getting here for the month of May. All right, let's see. The first part of May here is the King of Cups, the Hangman, the King of Wands, and the Seven of Cups. Yeah, so I'm going to confirm what I just said. You've got 2 kings there, right? You got the Queen of Cups energy, you got the king. For some of you, and remember these are general readings, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But for some of you, I feel as though you've excelled, you've succeeded to be where you want to be. You're sitting in that king-like energy. And it's, like I said, it's time to take a different perspective. It's time to look at it a little bit different. You can kind of breathe with not having to put so much work in at this moment. I am not saying that that's going to last a long time, so make sure that you do spend the time with your family and friends and all of that really matter to you while you have the chance. Because they're giving me the message that some of you are going to be on to the next thing, right? It's like you've succeeded at this, you've done the best you can breathe a little bit, the money's coming in, it's success. And now it's like, okay, time to spend that time with the family and friends because you didn't have that because you were working so hard. But soon you're going to be on to the next thing. So that's kind of what they're telling me there. The middle of May here, you've got the Judgment card, you've got the 4 of Wands, you've got the 2 of Swords, and you've got the Death card. So as I teach in Facebook, the Death card is not a bad thing, so don't freak out when the Death card comes. Let's see. So I am going to say here for the Judgment card, for some of you, you've got to let go about the guilt. I'm feeling guilt. I'm feeling guilt for working so hard, guilt for not being around. There's just some guilt, and I feel like there's 2 different messages going on in this row here. So with the Judgment card, I definitely feel some guilt. So let go of the guilt because you're doing the best that you can, right? We are only human. I just did this video in Facebook. We are only human. We can be spiritual, but we still are living a human experience, and the human thoughts are going to come in. Let them go. Let them go here. There's no guilt needed. There's no judgment needed. I feel as though this is on yourself. However, now they're going to push me to another storyline here for others of you. is what I'm feeling is that this is about judging other people. This is about people that are in relationships, is what I'm getting here, is that you got to let go of the judgment of somebody else. You've got to communicate. So what they're making me feel is like there's a lot of judgment for somebody because they're not doing what what you want them to do. And I just did that as a morning thoughts on Facebook. It's like you expect them to behave one way. You expect them to treat you one way, but they're not doing that. And I'm feeling here is that there's a lot of judgment there. The other person is very unknown, and the energies can go back and forth, right? They don't know what they're doing wrong because they don't know what your expectations are. I hope that makes sense. It's like you expect something, but they have no idea what that is. I haven't read this book, but I think I should because they talk about it a lot. It's like the languages of love. There's different languages of love. Like for some people, love could mean them saying it. For some people, it could mean physical touch. For some people, it could be cooking a meal. It all depends on what their definition of love is. So if you have two different definitions of love, then you're going to be mismatched. And that's what that Four of Wands is about communication. Because I think you're both blinded to what each other's expectations are or what you need. I don't really like the word expectations, but what you need in a relationship. It needs to be communicated. Not everybody can read minds. And that's what the Death card is all about. It's about a transformation of a relationship here. So I hope that resonates with some of you in here, is that once you can figure out what each other need in order to feel loved, then the relationship is going to change. It's going to get better. But if you keep sitting with the judgment of they just don't love me because they're not doing what you need them to do or what you expect them to do, there's got to be a lot of communication, and there's got to be a lot of effort too, because if your I'm going off of a rampage here, but like if your language is different from the other person, if your love language is different from the other person, then it needs to be communicated, and there needs to be effort to put in what the other person needs. Okay, I'm going to leave that at that, but I hope that resonates with some of you. If you're not in a relationship, it also could resonate with yourself. Figure out what you need and realize that the way you're living right now is not that. And you're kind of blind to the situation as you're living way out of alignment. And the Death card is about that transformation of changing that, living more in alignment. And the High Priestess comes down here. So let's see what we have. Yeah, Ace of Cups, High Priestess, Three of Wands, and the Unknown card. The message I get here at the end of the month is that new beginning. So you got the Death card and the new beginning. Like, that's amazing. So there is a transformation that needs to happen here. It's either going to be within inside of yourself or within a relationship, romantic, maybe even family, whatever kind of relationship it is. But there's a new beginning. And this really resonates with being within yourself because you have the High Priestess card. But you got the High Priestess and looking at the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is all about looking in front of you and not in the past. This magic, glowing, beautiful ball of light here is your future. The Unknown card is right next to it. You might have no idea what the heck that is. You might have no idea what your future holds, which most of us don't. We think we have an idea, but universe steps in and boom, something completely different happens. Something we don't even expect can happen. But the message I'm getting here at the end of the month is when this transformation stops, or when this transformation happens, you are letting go of so much negative energy that you are now going to be able to connect to your higher self, to connect to your intuition, which is what we do in that Divine Empress Club, is that we learn to connect to our higher self and listen to our intuition and go with that. And that's like what the message here is at the end of the month, is that your intuition is going to be sky high because you're not going to have all that negative energy or all the chatter of the negative thoughts in your mind. You're going to be able to hear it. You're going to be able to recognize it and listen to it. And even though you have no idea what the future holds, you are very confident because you're going to be listening to your intuition. So I hope that resonates with you. Leave me comments below. Let me know if it does. Let's see. So we're going to do some energy healing, and I'm just trying to... Okay, I got it. So the intention of going into this healing is going to be about letting go of the judgment. there's fear there. There's fear in communication. So we're going to work on that with this energy healing. We're going to work on releasing the fear to communicate your needs. That's a lot of the throat chakra, just to let you know. So blue, so you might want to wear blue, see blue, eat blue, whatever. But that's the intention that we're going to in the energy healing. If you have never done energy healing with me before, it's very easy. All you're going to do is just close your eyes and you're going to listen to some music. And when you listen to the music, I'm going to connect the divine energy with your energy, releasing the
powering off.
Okay. Releasing
Powering off.
Oh boy. Releasing the fear. It's like spirit messing with me. Releasing the fear of communication, of what the other person's going to think, if you're going to hurt the other person. We're going to release all of that. And when you come from a place of love for yourself, there's no need for any of that, because you're not coming with resentment or angry when you're trying to communicate. You're coming from a place of love and protection for yourself. All right, so go ahead and get comfortable. And actually, I have to turn this back on.
Powering on.
Okay, there we go.
Battery is full.
Yay. Okay.
Ready to pair.
And hopefully it pairs.
Paired.
Actually, wait a minute. I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm going to pause for a sec. Okay. Had to get my speaker set up. All right. Here we go. All right. So go ahead, find a comfortable space and go ahead and close your eyes. Some people like to watch my hands during the video. You can let me know what you like better. And take a deep breath in. I will pull some cards throughout the session, so make sure you stay tuned. All right, go ahead and let it out. And take another deep breath in. Give your body a nice little stretch, get relaxed, and let it out. Whatever thoughts come in, let them come in and let them flow out. Go ahead and take a deep breath in and let it out. And take another deep breath in. Give your body a nice stretch and let it out. You can open your eyes when you're ready. The message I was getting through that was to let the ego go. A lot of the times when we've been hurt by somebody or somebody doesn't meet our expectations, we hold a lot of anger and resentment. And it's like, you deserve more, which absolutely you do. But when you come from that energy of you deserve more, that they're not doing something right, the communication is going to be off. So let the ego go. And I'm also getting that you might have to be the bigger person. And I know that you've probably been the bigger person for a lot of times. But maybe this one time when things can change, it's worth it. It's worth it. Stop with the, I'm always the bigger person. They're not doing it's all about them. Take the power back. Take the power back. I will be the bigger person because I want my life to change. I want to take control of my life. All right. You have the Chariot card and the Fool card that also came out during that. The Chariot, excuse me, the Chariot is all about moving forward, but it's going to take some effort. It's going to take that effort to be the bigger person. It's going to take the effort to put more effort into whatever you're trying to fix or transform. And then you have the Fool, which this is the new journey. This is the Ace of Cups. This is the new beginning. This is the High Priestess. This is all of it. All of it. This is what you're going for. This is what you're striving for. Don't let the doubt or the fear or your ego get in the way of that. Be the bigger person. Even if you have to be the bigger person every single time, as long as it makes your life better, be the bigger person. Because you can. A lot of people can't. You can be the bigger person. Change your life by being the bigger person. I hope this resonates with you. If you need help with this, like I said, I am offering the Divine Empress Club. We do tarot readings every week. You get a personal reading. We do guidance session hours in the morning. So if you want to talk about something that you're struggling with, come and get some coaching. Come and get my advice, the divine guidance through all of it. And then we do Reiki every Monday night. So if you like the Reiki throughout this, you're going to love that on Monday night. It is only $1 for the first month. And you can cancel anytime. There's no obligation. I just want you to check it out and see if it is for you and if it can help you. All right. Much love. And if you want to win the reading, go ahead and comment below and just make sure you subscribe to the channel too. And if you liked it, give me a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and I will see you guys soon. Much love to you. Bye.